So I'm about to phone the owner of a business who I first spoke to a couple of weeks ago. I took lots of notes from the call. He's got a business that should be making about 160,000 profit a year. It's only making, after rents taken into account, 65. We talked about a value of 4 times that, so about 260. And then he came back and sent me a letter saying he wanted 300 and he wanted it all paid on completion. So he basically negotiated the terms by himself. He is a little bit difficult to talk to. So, but he's expecting a phone call from me. So let me just phone him up here. Oh, 9, 5, 6. Okay.
Hello, David.
Hi, David. It's Jonathan from Welcome Nurseries.
Oh, hello, Jonathan. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Not so bad, thank you.
Good. I know that Anna spoke to you a little earlier.
She did, yes.
To tell you to expect a call from me. I received your letter. Thank you very much. I received your accounts as well. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. There was a little bit of a disconnect between the letter and what we discussed on the phone.
Yes, as far as I can see, the main area was I was asking 300,000 for the business, and when I said, well, we're going to put the rents up, you came back and said, well, that's going to reduce the profits by 10,000 a year, which of course is correct. But what I omitted to tell you was, built into the accounts, and you would have seen that, was directors' remuneration, i.e. not dividends. In addition to that, it doesn't show in the accounts because they pay UIE, but we give SM Best £9,900 a year. Mm-hmm. Who, by the way, happens to be our youngest daughter.
Okay.
So we're not giving we're giving a financial support, but to keep the HMRC up our backs, it goes pay UIE.
I understand. Yeah. Okay.
And there's £2,400 that we give to Hannah Best, who is a little bit of help. She's our granddaughter, gives her a little bit of help while she's at uni.
That's really good of you. That's very nice. Okay.
If you add those 3 figures together, that comes to far more than the £10,000 drop in profits.
You're correct. It does. Yes.
And
absolutely.
of course, if we were to sell the business to you, they would no longer apply.
Yeah. No. You're spot on.
Put the bottom line up by about 9 or 10,000 a year. So in actual fact, instead of making 74, it will be 84. But that's irrelevant. I'm just trying to make sure that we're thinking on the same lines.
Now that you've explained that, that makes perfect sense. Absolutely.
So I'm not asking for any, but I said 300,000, and regardless of the minor additions and subtractions, that's what we want.
Yeah. Well, I guess at the end of the day, a business is only worth what someone's prepared to sell it for, and you're prepared to sell it for 300,000, but also what someone is prepared to buy it for. So, if it's on the market for 300,000 for the next 3 years, then maybe it's not quite the right price.
It won't be on the market for 300,000. I mean, it's only on the market now because you approached us. We're not actively marketing the business, and we're not likely to either.
Right.
Okay. We do have succession plans in place. Just excuse me, just somewhere with a cup of coffee. We do have succession plans in place, whether or not, if we don't sell the business to you, and have had for 12 or 18 months.
Okay, very good.
So that's
Very good.
just a comment.
I've got to say, because I speak to a lot of nursery owners, I've got to say that I think you're the only person who's ever mentioned that in a conversation about succession plans, which is I'm really impressed with that you think like that, because I can tell you, I don't think I've spoken to anyone who's ever said that. So that's really impressive.
It's very, very simple. My wife and I'm 80, my wife's 80 in November. My health some 7 years ago wasn't very good. I had cancer, which was a serious operation. I got over that. And I'm a long-term thinker.
Absolutely, yeah.
And our plans are very, very simple. We have an excellent general manager and an excellent office manager who also doubles up as the HR expert in the company.
Yes.
And the idea is they would run the business under the supervision is the wrong too strong a word. Reporting to our two daughters,
yes,
who both have full-time careers in the NHS.
Yes.
And they would keep. How can I put it? They would keep a watch on what was happening, but by that time, Joe and I wouldn't be here anyway.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yeah. Okay. The second. Sorry.
We're not overtly desperate to sell the business anyway.
Okay.
You approached us. I wanted 300,000. You said, well, if you put the rents up, you're going to drop it down by 10,000. And I went along with that, forgetting about the 3 points I've already made.
Yeah, sure. No, I completely understand. And that's why I prefer to do these things face to face. It's a little bit more relaxed than just chatting on the phone. So, okay. Well, I mean, if you're not sort of massively bothered about selling, then fair enough.
We'll sell, but under the terms that I identified in my letter, and that's the reason why I sent you that letter, because I didn't want further down the road to get a situation where it was, well, you said, he said, I said, are you with me? I wanted to lay it out in black and white, so we both, you more than me, knew exactly where we stood.
Well,
because I didn't want to waste your time. Are you with me?
Yeah, I mean, usually when we buy a nursery, we actually have a conversation with the owner to agree terms. So it's quite unusual for an owner to to say this is how it's going to work, because usually that's a collaborative process where we work together to find out what works for both parties. Rather than.
There's one thing I am concerned about is you're wanting to pay for the nurseries over 4 years.
Yeah, I said 2 to 4. Yeah.
3 to 4 years. I mean, basically, then what you're wanting to do is use the profits from the nurseries to buy them.
Well, to be fair, I don't think the profit's actually there at the moment. It would actually come from the holding company.
Last year.
Yeah, I mean,
it'll be 74,000 or even a little bit more this year.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't obviously done any due diligence, but yeah, I mean, so as I'm saying, it's rather.
In any event, that's where I want to go. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to give any rubbish. We've been at the company's house, and I hate to have to say this, and please forgive me, I'm not being rude, but, you've no track record. You're only incorporated in 2018.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. But this is, I'm like,
again,
I can't.
I'm not being rude.
No, I don't think you're being rude.
You could be on the verge of bankruptcy for all I know. You know that we are not, because you've got our accounts.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can't recall the detail of our first conversation, except that I probably would have introduced myself and I would have told you what we are doing. I'd have told you about who the management team are. So I don't think it should be a surprise that it's a new nursery company. I don't think that should be a surprise in any way whatsoever. So I think I told you that.
I never thought about it. It never occurred to me, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, I mean, if you want a buyer who's been in business, if you want a buyer who's been in business, in the nursery business for, I don't know, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, then you're absolutely right. We're not the right people for you. You need to find a Busy Bees or a Bright Horizons or one of those setups. Yeah, I would. I think that's probably the best place to go to.
I mean, we're interested in selling the business, but we're not prepared, and I've discussed this with my wife long and hard. We're not prepared to spread it over 3 or 4 years. It'll have to be paid for up front. Well, not up front, when we complete.
Yeah, of course. Well, you're looking then for a very specific type of buyer. You're looking for probably not a particularly sophisticated buyer. You're looking really for like an owner-manager type buyer, someone who's maybe moved out of London, they've sold their house, they've got a redundancy payout or some sort of bonus.
A company with a track record, a company that's got the money,
Sure.
That's what we're looking for.
I think to be fair, David, you may have made some assumptions about us because you're working with very few facts, but that's absolutely fine.
Yes, I agree.
So listen, good luck to you. I hope you find your buyer in the timescale that you want to.
Okay.
If you don't for some reason, the door is always open. Feel free to contact us again.
Now, in the meantime, then, could we have our accounts back, please? Copy of our accounts that I sent.
What, you want me to post them back to you?
Could you post them back? Yes, please.
Sure, but these are just the accounts at Company's House, aren't they?
Yes, of course they are. Yes.
So that your limited company accounts are public domain information. They're not private.
People don't. If this import leaves them, it's not that cricket. I've got plenty of spare copies.
Okay.
All right then, John. Well, thanks for reading anyway.
Okay, David. Good luck. Thanks very much. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye. I thought that might be difficult. And to be fair, it's probably age where if you don't quite know what's around the corner, you want to spend your money now, don't you? And I think when you get to 80, that's probably more on your mind than anything else. So that unfortunately was not doable. It might be a more doable deal if I was talking to his daughter, who's a shareholder in the business. But anyway, well, simple conclusion on that one. A bit of a shame, because I think it would have been quite good. But the terms just don't work. So on to the next one.